So one of my favorite things to do is to stand on my hands. I've been doing it since I was a little girl. And I just wanted to demonstrate here. It is something you can do. It's something you can do at home. And you can work up to actually the full length handstand. Right? What I'm doing right now is actually resting my head against the wall and just pressing down into my hands, lifting the belly button in and up. My ankle bones are together, squeezing the legs and really working to stay up here. And then when I'm ready to come down, I'm hinging from my hips, engaging my core, trying to come down as slowly as I can. That may be too much for you at this point, or maybe that's not enough. Maybe you're already working in the center of the room. Awesome if you are. And if you're not, just as awesome. There's always a place to start. I think a great place to start is actually working with a wall. I encourage you not to work with a bookshelf, but I'm just going to go with that and hope that I don't tear the bookshelf down, or I'm probably in big trouble. So what you're going to do is come up to a wall and just lengthen out your legs. Press your heels right into the wall. So your legs are really straight and engaged here. Hands come by the hips. And just find length in your spine. So root down into your seat, lengthen all the way up to the top of your head. Shoulders release down and just plant your hands into the earth. Right, this is just measuring how far away you want your legs to be from that wall. And then you're going to let's keep the right hand planted where it is. Bend your knees. And just turn to the side and then line up your left wrist with your right wrist. That's really important. So you're keeping that distance from the wall. And then just removing the right wrist so that it's parallel to the left and turning the fingertips to point away from you. Make sure the wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Then you're just going to bring yourself to a kind of short little downward facing dog. It might feel a little bit awkward. Send the hips up and back. Keep your hips moving up and back. You're going to walk your feet up the wall so that you want the feet to be the same height as your hips. So I like to walk one foot up and then the other foot and just straighten out my legs, just like they were when I was sitting on the wall. Okay, gaze at the fingertips. You're working to get your wrists right underneath the shoulders, your hips right over the shoulders. And you can stay there, just breathe there, engage the core. This is right, the first half of a headstand. Everything from your fingers to your hips are in a headstand would be nice, I mean handstand. And then if you want to, you can play with straightening one leg up and just feeling, what that feels like to be away from the wall. And then maybe the other leg up. But just keep focusing on your body and on your breath. And whenever you do, resist the urge to kick up. When you're ready to come down, just walking your feet back down the wall. Yay, we made it without breaking the bookshelf. And come into child's pose to just let the body release. Taking a really big breath in. And as you exhale, let the shoulders release, let everything go. If you want to take a gentle shoulder stretch after this, you can just come onto the hands and knees, thread the needle, open up the right arm, and then drop the right arm underneath the left. Maybe walking the fingers out in front of you. And taking that stretch on the opposite side as well. So thanks for coming out to play. Namaste.